I want to narrate to you, sir, an incident and an anecdote which a senior officer told me at Army Day. He said that when he tells a Jawan that what is it that you're doing, this is not okay, you shouldn't be doing it, the Jawan is now turning around and saying, sir, aap hum pe itna pressure dal rahe ho. Look at the generals, wo bhi to aise hi kar rahe. Are you concerned when such fears percolate right down the ranks to the Jawan?
I think anybody would be concerned. And today, I think a Jawan can stand up and say, look here, if I was wrong and I was punished, so is the person who is on top, who is a general, and he is being punished. So I think the message is quite clear. Look here, we are going to spare nobody, irrespective of what position or rank that person holds. A wrong thing is a wrong thing. So with this message going, I feel very strongly that we will be able to stiffen the backbone up which had become flexible at some point of time.
But the greatest concern is that the post of the Chief of the Indian Army Staff itself, a post which had the highest respect amongst people all across the country, that post itself came under question and under scrutiny in the Kandivali Malad land scam, the Sukna land deal, the Adarsh building scam. The post of the Chief of the Indian Army Staff itself was involved. Does that in some sense lower the esteem of the highest office in the army?
It is sad. It's an aberration, and I think we will leave it at that. And I'm quite sure such things will probably not occur. I'll see, once it is also in terms of what flexibility a person has, how things have gone wrong. I think this dragging of the post has been most unfortunate, and it is my fervent wish, it is my desire, it is my promise to myself that we shall not allow such a thing to happen in the future.
But if, for example, a situation arises that the former chief himself needs to be acted against in some fashion, does that not in some way shake the faith that people have in the institution of the Indian Army?
It does. But then, like I said, these are aberrations. And once people know that so far as the army's internal mechanisms are concerned, it is going to get activated against anyone, I think that itself makes it strong. No, that is the strength, that you do not look at rank, the position, etc., etc., etc. And I think as the last court ruling that has come, or whatever it is, I think these messages are going out very clearly.
Because the army so far was the one institution which was above all of this. Lots of officers now say that the army also emerges from the society. Society itself is degrading. Do you buy this argument, sir? Because in the last several months we've seen the media, the judiciary, the politicians in India have always been discredited and no one held them in high esteem. But the judiciary, the media, the army, all of them coming into scrutiny. Does this in some way reflect a degeneration of the Indian state itself?
See, I think I've clarified on this number of times earlier. And what I've said is, armed forces have a different set of values. When you enter this profession, you come with that knowledge. After that, if you are going to say, look here, society A, B and C happens, that is an excuse. That is an excuse of the weak. I think the armed forces and the army have a different set of values, and those are the values that have to be practiced. I'll not buy this argument to say that, well, everything is wrong elsewhere, so it should be wrong in the army. Then the force will disintegrate. How are we going to fight? You are supposed to operate when things are going wrong. You cannot operate if you don't have a set of core values.
Well, General Singh, you've understood that there is an issue and you're doing what you can to set it right, and I wish you all the very best in this endeavor. Thank you very much for granting us this interview. Thank you very much.